is. We've never felt it. Or maybe we've got slower as we grew, not you, but as we grew older.
Hasn't started,
Feels
right?
like. So, so we're going to start the thing with the talk from Kheng soon. I mean, he needs no introduction. He's done a lot of work for Singapore, designing the island with public housing and lots of wonderful.
No,
projects.
I never designed the island.
Huh? Well, you're part of the design. You're part of the design.
I'm a reject.
Okay, so he's a reject like some of us. So.
Yeah.
So there is a, yeah. So we also have a story to tell. So I was hoping that somehow we will all manage to talk about what it's like being the Singapore artist. A few days ago on the news, I was quite delighted to hear that some of the works from the National Art Gallery is now in Venice, the Biennale, which is about time, don't you think? It's taken so long.
They have transported Georgette Chen and all that.
That's right, finally. So I think that's a bit of good news.
But they've been in the Biennale for a while, right? This is the first time.
This is the first time we are from the
So
national.
this is the first time they actually exhibited their works. Excellent.
Yeah. So that was a bit of good news because I always worry that we know Singaporean artists have gone out of the island in a big way or in a small way or whatever way. So it's I'm hoping that with all the fairs that are coming to Singapore, I was hoping that maybe we could use a fair like the Affordable Art Fair because they've got platforms in all the great cities in the world.
I tell you what, let's flip
And so
it.
if we can introduce the Singapore artists to these places, we will get, I think the Singapore brand now is pretty, we're not part of China anymore. So that sort of thing. Although in Canada, people would still say, is that part of China? And I would just roll my eyes non-stop. Okay, so I am absolutely delighted when I called Kheng soon, and it was a quick.
It was really out of the blue, no?
It's always out of the blue when I
Yeah.
call famous rejects.
Yeah.
So all I did was give a call, and very, very beautifully, Kheng soon said yes. It's not like you gotta talk to my secretary. We've got a calendar full of stuff happening. I don't think we can slot you in. But it was not that. It was just yes, I'll do it. So here we are on a Saturday afternoon in an old-fashioned bungalow.
Only your head.
So the first gathering we had was the whole concept of the kampong, because it would just kind of make people more relaxed and they can maybe be more open to chit-chat. So this one, I thought we'd try to be a bit more serious now that we have the portrait of David Marshall amongst us.
Wow.
So we can just be
Where
a
did you
little.
do this?
This was about 35 years ago. I actually, David used to come to our place in Seletar. But when I speak to people like Lindy Poe and all that, oh, you painted an iconic figure. And I said, iconic? Really? But I didn't really have that. So I met him when he was a lot older.
Where?
At his home at Balmoral? No, at his home when he was here.
Because I met him in Paris.
Oh, okay. When he was still ambassador?
Yeah.
You did not meet him, did you?
Who?
Time travel.
Hitler.
Oh, of course not. Thank goodness. Anyway, I'm very happy to reconnect with Manjeet. I only met you, I think, about 40 years ago.
That's right.
And in connection with the substation where Tao Kun was bringing in all sorts of artists, it was great fun time, right? And that's I think I met you. Yeah.
Well, no, I don't think you met me. You were the hot shot those days. And you still are
I'm
the hot shot.
never a hot shot. I'm never a hot shot.
Pioneer.
Yeah, okay. So when you asked me to speak, I took advantage of it, right? Because there's a lot of things I want to talk about, right? Yeah. So I'm pretending to talk about art, aesthetics and art and all that. Actually, I'm talking about politics.
Your favorite topic.
Yeah. Okay, so well, just let me introduce some of my friends, right? This is Alfred, that is Tai Ho, and behind him is the the man behind it all. Winfred, right? He's from the Penang Free School gang, right? Who is running Singapore behind the scenes. Yeah.
Can it be recorded?
Yes, yes.
Pretend you didn't see it.
Yeah. Yeah, and this is
Singh.
Tan Tee Seng, who is also one of our old activists,
Leftists.
arrested
Communists.
before, right, for dubious reasons, right?
Obviously.
Operation Spectrum.
Oh, you were arrested.
Yeah, he was arrested. Yeah, put in jail for no bloody good reason.
The 1987
And this is Wayne Wong, an old friend, right? I call him Mr. Busybody, right? He's involved in every damn thing. Okay.